since Masterchef, we obviously came back home and then things started to go to air. My now husband, we got engaged. We found out pretty soon, because there's the space between the air, when it's actually filmed and when it airs, that we were having our second child as well, Darwin. And I'm starting up my own cake business now.
Now I've noticed that you've got a few cakes here, just behind you.
Yes.
Now this is for obviously a special occasion.
It's not finished yet, so it still looks a little rough. It's a Dutch themed cake, obviously by the tulips. Cake is a speculoos cake as well, so like the windmill biscuits, they're really lovely spices, so I spent a while coming up with that recipe, so it tastes like Dutch biscuits. So
with MasterChef, do you think that this has helped you with the direction that you've decided to take with your new business?
I don't know, I actually don't think it has. I mean, MasterChef was an experience, and it sucked, and it was also great. But you know, MasterChef is really not about the baking, despite last night's episode being a cake episode. It's not. It's all about the cooking, not baking side of things. And I've been baking since I was 6 years old, and I think I would have found my way to doing this regardless.
Yeah.
I should have done New Zealand's Hottest Home Baker instead. That one's a different one. I had a lot more fun with Darwin's first birthday cake, which was an absolutely elaborate, beautiful, colourful chameleon sitting on rocks with leaves and stones and bugs all around him. And then someone said to me when we took a cake out, yeah, we could be selling these. So been doing a few cakes since. I even have one that I have to finish Friday morning to send off to Wellington, ordered from a lady in Golden Bay. I've got about at least 1 or 2 cakes for every month until February now.
Yeah, there's been quite a bit of controversy with you and MasterChef. How do you feel about that?
You feel a bit used by producers. Yeah, there's always got to be that one person they just always make everything they do seem a bit controversial, even when you could just be standing. I'm sure if someone could see this and see this as controversial somehow. But yeah, hasn't been the easiest to deal with at times. Like when I was actually on the show, when the show went to air, people felt very free to say whatever they want on the message boards and stuff, which they don't actually run them anymore. You can't just post your own comment. Some really horrid, nasty things that you had to develop thick skin incredibly fast. You actually had to have a lot support and encouragement from friends and family, because it gets you down pretty quickly especially like when the episode airs and you're sitting at home, you're just checking on them during the middle of the day and no one else is home, and you see people saying such hateful things. But it seems to follow me no matter what I do anyway. Now, the Nelson Mail, they rang me up and they said, what to do, how have you been, what are you up to, what do you think of the new show? And somehow that turned into a big controversy of me apparently slamming the show, which I never did. I said the show was about ratings above food, which all television shows are. I think I was quoted once in it, and somehow this turned into me being a giant sourpuss and I need to let it go. And people even making comments like, you couldn't pay me to get a cake from you, or you've had your 15 minutes of fame, go away. It can be really hurtful, and a lot of self-doubt, and you've got to really battle against that, because I kind of get that naturally sometimes.
So how do people find you, Karyn? How will they find you if they want to talk to you about cake?
Well, I'm generally always home, or in Pack and Save. I'm on Facebook, just Tempting Thomas Cakes. They are, and I have it's funny. We'll just call Mainland. You guys know where I am. But no, we need more people jumping onto our page, and it's good if people do, because every now and then, you know, it's like the next person to take us to 120 to 150 sort of thing. I like to do things like free cupcakes for the person who is that sort of person.
Yeah,
so yeah,
who hits that jackpot.
Who hits that one?